Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about a pressing issue affecting all of us healthcare costs. According to KFF.org, 61% of Americans go without needed healthcare. This statistic highlights just how significant the healthcare crisis is in our society. As college students, we might think that this crisis doesn't impact us directly, but it truly does. For example, last year I broke my leg and didn't have health insurance. When I received the medical bills, I realized how a single accident could affect my finances for a long time. This experience opened my eyes to flaws in our current healthcare system. With the cost of living continuously rising, many Americans are struggling to make ends meet. The first area where people often cut back is their health due to staggering costs of hospital visits, prescriptions, tests, and insurance. While the average American's health is declining, it seems that the healthcare administrators and regulators are becoming wealthier. This impact affects every American, regardless of age, including college students just like us. Moreover, the American Journal of Medicine points out that the healthcare crisis runs deeper than just costs. Our current system focuses more on treatment than on prevention, primarily because treatment is more profitable. If we shift our focus towards preventative care, we could save money for all Americans in the long run. Unfortunately, many hospitals adopt profit driven practices that can exploit patients financially, often leading to unnecessary tests and treatments. This situation calls for a complete reform of our healthcare system. Federal regulators such as the FDA also contribute to higher healthcare costs. Their extensive testing requirements for medications raise costs for manufacturers, which trickles down to patients. Additionally, the FDA delays the approval of medications that could compete with big pharmaceutical companies, preventing access to cheaper alternatives. These regulatory practices not only inflate medication prices but also waste taxpayer dollars. According to the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association, the healthcare system's economy is one of the few that does not operate on a competition based pricing. Patients typically have no bargaining power when they need treatment, which leaves them at the mercy of inflated prices. However, if Americans collectively pushed for hospitals to adopt competitive pricing, we could see a significant reduction in healthcare costs. The challenge, of course, is that patients often need treatment urgently, which limits their ability to negotiate. Despite these challenges, there are steps we can take to advocate for change. We can raise awareness among policymakers to encourage them to take action. Voting for politicians who prioritize healthcare reform is another vital step. Additionally, we can boycott medical practices that contribute to rising costs. In conclusion, the healthcare system affects all Americans, which is why we should care about making it fair and accessible for everyone. Thank you for listening.